Welcome back to another nighttime walk with myself, Luke Spurgeon. This is a sign this video was put into your recommended. Whether you subscribe to me or not, you were meant to see this today, all right? Now, I know you've been focusing very heavily on trying to build your dream life, trying to force the universe to give you the life that you can envision in your mind, right? I know you've been working very fucking hard on this, and you keep feeling as if the results that you want are just not coming to you. No matter how hard you try, no matter all this effort that you're putting into it, you're just not getting anything back. But then you're looking at everyone else with the fucking watches on and the Lamborghinis at 19 because they're drop shipping on some beach somewhere. And you're thinking, well, what the fuck am I missing? Right? I feel you, bro. I really do. I'm on the same wavelength. I get it. But you were meant to see this. Listen. When I was on my come up on YouTube, when I was first started, I still remember to this day when I have 11 subscribers and I just dropped out of college to start this YouTube channel. That was my exact plan, right? I remember I was surrounded by my family at my grandma's house, and I thought to myself, do I really want to do this? Like, am I making the right decision right now? Because at this time, I made a couple videos and I was trying, I was doing things, I was putting effort into it, and I was completely unaware of how long it took to actually grow on YouTube, right? And I've seen all these other people that are just blowing up overnight, and I'm thinking, do I really want to do this? Is this really for me? 11 subscribers, like 2 views per video, and it was just me and my fucking mum watching it, you know what I mean? Like, no traction at all. And then I just pushed on, okay? Pushed on a little bit, and then boom, 300 subscribers. Same thing happened. Do I really want this? Is this really for me? Can I really be bothered? You get all these demotivating periods throughout your journey. Whether that's your fitness journey, you're trying to build your dream body. You're trying to burn off that fat. And you're trying to lose that weight. Whether it's your business journey, you're trying to make money. You've still not got your first sale yet. You still haven't made a single dollar online. Okay? Whether it's your YouTube channel, you're trying to build a YouTube channel. And you're still stuck on 11 subscribers. No one's viewing your shit. You've been doing it for months now. You're still not getting any traction. I understand how frustrating and demotivating this is, right? I've been there myself. And you must understand 2 things. Number 1, we're going to walk backwards because that's a dead end. Number 1, you're going to constantly get these moments throughout your entire life with absolutely everything that you do. Okay, whether it's your fitness journey, business journey, fucking YouTube journey, whatever it may be. Whether it's relationships with other people. It's yin and yang, right? In order for you to really enjoy the moments where you're doing well, in order for you to really appreciate and be grateful and actually value the positive side of the journey. For example, when you look in the mirror and you've burnt the fat off, when you start to see your 6-pack coming through, when you start to finally see the bicep gains kicking in, right? I don't know why I showed my forearm then, but the bicep gains kicking in. You start to finally get momentum. You start to finally see the subscribers coming in. You finally made that first sale and you got your first $50 online. I still remember my first online sale was for $25 and it was a coaching call for an hour. I still remember the guy that I did it with. Shout out to him, he knows who he is. And those results will propel you. You feel positive, you feel inspired. Oh, maybe I can do it. Maybe I am on the right path. Maybe this is for me. And then boom, one of those negative, demotivating days will hit you again. And you'll have the exact same thought process. Is it really for me? Fucking hell, I'm putting all this effort in. I'm just not getting anything back. I'm losing subscribers. I'm losing money. I'm gaining fat again. This is part and parcel of you trying to become the person that you want to be. It's not a straight line, and it never ever will be. Life is supposed to be chaotic. It's supposed to be like the ocean, right? It's very unpredictable. But that's what makes it so fucking exciting. How boring would it be if you were playing a video game and you just knew you were going to win? Every single time you knew you were going to win. Without a shadow of a doubt in your mind, you knew you were going to pull it off. You knew that exactly how it was going to go. Nothing changed. There was no like sudden dips. There was no, oh shit, am I actually going to pull this off? I'm actually going to be able to do this. You never had anything. It was just a consistent, positive flow. How boring would that game be? You put it down after the first day, right? And life is the exact same. When you do get those wins, when you do actually finally achieve success, that's when you're going to be like, fucking hell, this is amazing. This feels so good. But it only feels so good. I can only sit here now and just walk through this park and feel a sense of euphoria flow through my body randomly. And I just start laughing to myself. I could only have a moment like that if I had all of the fucking downs, bro. Believe me, I could tell you story after story of moments where I wanted to quit on YouTube. Some of you guys will remember the time that I deleted all of my videos because I was a perfectionist, and that was part of my growing journey. Like I said before, these dips that you have, these fucking fox, bro. These demotivating, the foxes make the weirdest noises in the world, don't they? They're just fucking like, they scream at you, mate. Crazy. Fuck off, please. These demotivating days that you have are there to teach you a lesson. They're there to, number one, make sure that this is actually for you, because you will find that part of you just never wants to quit, no matter how hard it gets. If this is really for you, and this is really what you really want to be rich bad enough, you really want to have a 10 out of 10 body, if you want it bad enough, part of you will not let you quit. It just won't let you, right? But number two, it's a part of your growth. There are lessons that you're supposed to be taking from these demotivating days, these demotivating moments where you feel like giving up. There's lessons you're supposed to take from it in order for you to then grow to the next level in your life, the next period, the next realm, the next chapter, whatever you want to call it. That next step up in terms of you as a man, you as a woman, whoever you are watching this. Do you understand? So when I deleted all my videos about 7 months ago, I had about 700 videos on my channel. Insane portfolio. Absolutely popping off. I was well on my way to 10k within like a month, right? And at the time I deleted it, I was on about 4k. That's 6,000 subscribers in about a month. No kidding. That's no over-exaggeration either. That's literally the trajectory I was on. It was fucking insane. Every single video that I put out, minimum 2.5k views, right? That's good for a channel of 4k that's still on the come up. You know, they're still trying to figure things out. I had no idea what I was doing. That's really fucking good. All of my videos were being put into people's recommended. I was gaining new subs every single day. And then boom, one day I just had this. I remember exactly where I was, and I was on the phone to my friend, and I asked him, should I do it beforehand? I was talking to him and I said, bro, I just feel like quitting. I really don't know what to do. I just feel like going back to my normal life, going to get a normal job. And I just feel like doing that. I don't know why I've just got this urge to do it. I just feel like quitting, bro. Should I delete all my videos? And my friend, being the friend that he is, we have that kind of, I've known this guy for 8 years, right? We met on fucking Xbox way back in the day, but he's the kind of friend that you literally just insult each other, and that's like, I guess, how you show love, right? And I asked him, bro, should I just delete my videos? And he was like, yeah, please do. No one gives a fuck about you anyway, right? Obviously, he did it in a lovely, jokey way, but... And I laughed at it, and I was like, yeah, blah, 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 whatever. But then I actually deleted it, not for what he said, but because I had this perfectionist mindset. I just didn't think I was good enough to be on there. I could always identify faults in myself, right? So I deleted them all. Portfolio, gone. Consistent income, gone. All the views that were piling in, gone. Right? And then I remember a couple of days later, I was on a night out with my friend. Still didn't make a video since that point. Still contemplating giving up and quitting fully for good and just deleting the whole channel. Everyone was asking me, where have you gone? Where have you gone? Where have you gone? People were messaging me on my coaching website thingy called Fiverr, right? They were literally going onto my coaching site to message me and ask me, what's going on, bro? Where have you gone? That's how much people wanted what it was that I had to offer. And I still felt like giving up. Even though I had everything going well for me, I still felt like giving up. And I was sat in a nightclub with my friend, and I was talking to him about it, and everyone around us was dancing, and I had this moment where I kind of like zoomed out of my body for a second. I know this sounds so cliche, like everyone has these moments of like, oh, I just realized something. I had this spiritual evolution, I had this spiritual enlightenment. But bro, when I tell you, it was almost as if I zoomed out of my body and I could see exactly what I was supposed to do. I couldn't quit. I felt like I needed to do this. So the day following, obviously after the night out, after we went crazy, the day following I got straight back on the grind. Videos started posting again, boom, boom, boom. I was back in the game. And it's only now that I'm able to sit here with my girlfriend, and we're just having a laugh and whatever, sit at the desk in a student accommodation in her room, look at my YouTube channel popping off again after I've rebuilt everything, look at the money coming in, the most money I've ever made in my entire life, and I'm doing it all through online. Just been to Thailand for an entire month, and then come back, and the month after I've made more money than I've ever made before. And I'm not saying this to brag, I'm saying this because I've gone from somebody that was stuck working a job for 12 hours non-stop in some shitty box, some fake jungle. I was like a zipline operator, right? And now I'm making money anywhere in the fucking world. I was on a beach in Thailand making more money than I was making in some fucking box in Manchester. And I do that with considerably less time as well, by the way. Now imagine if I gave up. Imagine if I just was like, nah, I'm not doing it. Or because it's too hard. Or I can't be bothered. Or I don't feel like it. Maybe it's just not for me. Yes, it is for you. And you have to get used to two things. Number one, you have to get used to pain, discomfort, and negativity and hardship, right? Because all of those things are not going anywhere. You're going to forever have these dips in your life. Now, I don't want you to look at this in a pessimistic way and think, oh, well, life's supposed to be shit then. Look at it and think, this is good. Because every time I have those moments where I dip, I'm going to learn. I'm going to grow into the next version of myself, the better version of myself. And I'm going to start to learn more about the world. I'm going to start to become stronger. And then not only that, but I'll be able to truly appreciate times that are positive. I sit and just randomly giggle to myself sometimes about little things like this fucking slug just chilling. And I'll just walk past it and just giggle. I'll just laugh to myself like a fucking child sometimes, bro. Because I've been through so much shit, so many of these downs, these dips, where you feel like giving up and you feel like nothing's worth it. Well, what even matters anymore? What even is this shit? Why are we even here? You start to really just contemplate life, do you know what I mean, in those moments, on those days. I've had so many of them, in so many different ways. My health, relationships, girls, heartbreak, family things, purpose, what do I want to do in life, money, being dead broke with minus money in the bank account. So many different accounts where I've had moments like that. And I've really now just recently realised that it's just about embracing it. Because I think what we do is we try and always avoid negativity. We always try and avoid badness and pain and suffering. Naturally, our mind tries to take us away from it. Because all that your mind wants to do is keep you alive. That's what your brain's there for, is to try and steer you away from anything that's possibly not nice, right? Because if something's uncomfortable, if something's painful, it's most likely going to lead to you being in a less ideal situation to keep yourself alive. That's all that we care about, is self-preservation, right? From an evolutionary standpoint. So you have to understand this and actually just, instead of running away from it, which is kind of going against your instincts, embrace it. Embrace the discomfort, embrace the pain, embrace the negativity, and laugh at it. Try and be humorous in your situation. Try and find ways that you're grateful for those down days. And I know it's easier said than done. It doesn't feel nice. It never will. You've got to get used to it because it's not going anywhere. Just like anything in life, everything has a polar opposite. So for this positivity to exist, for you to even achieve your goals and the dream life that you want, that negativity has to not only exist, but you have to experience it. And they have to coexist. You have to both experience. That's what life is. It's just all about experience. There is no right or wrong. There is no positive or negative. Everything's just one. Everything's an experience, right? That's why when people take psychedelics, mushrooms, that kind of shit, and they have this spiritual enlightenment, they realize, oh, everything's just one. I can't explain it, dude. Everything's just connected, bro. Like, we're connected to the grass. That's why they say all this shit. Because it's absolutely true. There is no such thing as good or bad or positive or negative. Everything's connected and everything is just one. And I know I sound like a fucking madman right now. I know this sounds very wishy-washy, but please just consider what it is that I'm saying. If you've listened to 14 minutes of me talking, you're clearly a bit more switched on and intelligent than the average person. You clearly want a bit more from your life than the average person, right? So at least consider what it is that I'm saying. I wouldn't take 14, 15 minutes out of my day to come and talk to you. To come and literally just talk to my phone at night time. You can't even see anything, bro. It's pitch black without this light. Would I really take time out of my day to come and talk to you and do this if it wasn't something that I genuinely thought was going to change your life? So get used to quote unquote negativity. Don't shy away from it. Don't try and resist it. Embrace it. Look at it with a positive mindset and try and find whatever you can from that situation. What are you grateful for? How can you laugh at the situation? How can you turn it into your advantage instead of something that's, you know, a detriment to you? And then what we'll also say, just to leave you on a good note, on a more of a, you know, high upbeat note, is as long as you do not quit, you cannot fail. Because it's all about repetition. It's all about consistent repetition and self-reflection. So the reason I'm in the position I'm in today, where I'm making more money than I've ever made before, and the YouTube's doing very, very well. We're on our way to 10K now. Again, after, you know, deleting all the videos, we're back to it. We've rebuilt for a second time. Really take that in, what I've done there. I've gone from having 700 videos, having a moment of impulse where I deleted them all, to then rebuilding it all again. Do you know how much mental tenacity that fucking takes to be able to do that? That's like going on a fitness journey, losing all your fat, having some insane body, and then for whatever reason you gain it all back again, and then having to go all the way through it again. That's fucking, probably takes some next level mental strength to do that. So please consider what it is I'm saying. Because I've been through the fucking mill. I've been through the shit. Yeah? And I've come out the other side, not only successful, but fucking thriving, happy, positive, laughing at life. Life is my bitch, bruv. And you can do the same thing, as long as you don't quit. Yeah? Because the more that you do something, the more you're going to learn. And if you have this mindset of, I will just never quit, I will never stop doing this until I get my desired result, or until I just decide that I've fulfilled that purpose. Now I can move on to the next one. So I told myself I will never ever quit YouTube until I get my desired result. I don't even know what that is, so fucking, I guess I'm just never quitting, right? Until maybe I wake up one day and think, you know what? I've fulfilled this purpose. I feel like I don't need to do anything else here. Then maybe I'll stop. But until that point, I will literally never quit. And if I don't quit, then all it is just growth. It's just me constantly learning. Before you know it, boom, you find the winning formula, you just replicate that. That's how you achieve success. Simple, right? Not quite. Life's very complex, I get it, but it's a good way of looking at it. So take this as you will. The coaching is down below if you'd like to have a one-to-one talk with myself. It's just literally a WhatsApp phone call, so you can get my number afterwards as well if you'd like to stay in contact with somebody that is on your wavelength and, you know, a bit more switched on than the average guy. It's good to have someone like myself in your phone book to call upon whenever you need. So the coaching is down there if you'd like to do that. It's not therapy. It's nothing like that. So don't view it in this kind of like therapy kind of way. It's just a one-to-one chat, man to man. You know what I mean? You're one of the boys. So come and talk to me. I understand that some of your issues you're not comfortable talking about with anybody else in the real world. I completely get that. Some of them are embarrassing, like your porn addiction, for example. And if you do want to learn how to master that, there is a sexual mastery course down below in the description. You can learn how to cure premature ejaculation, erectile dysfunction, your porn addiction, and many more. So go and check that out, all right? Look after yourself. Thank you for joining me on this lovely 20-minute walk in the evening. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it's been nice and peaceful and also eye-opening for you. So yeah, this is a sign. You were meant to see this. And if you've watched this far, all the way to the very end, even after all the plug-in of my coaching and shit, comment the word rapid down below in the description. In the comments, sorry, not the description. Look after yourself, bro. Take care. You can tell it's getting late, bro. My train of thoughts all over the place. And I'll see you soon, all right?